Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to my channel. You are Unconditional Love. In today's video, I'm gonna start to talk about really a so important topic, which is why soul realignment is the key for reunion. Why soul realignment is the key for union with God and becoming whole one, complete with God. And this is the key. If you are on a spiritual awakening journey or a twin flame journey, this is the key to reach to the inner union within yourself. Everyone here came with a divine soul blueprint within themselves, and they came here to do certain purpose. And your mission here is to connect to the certain purpose and to start to live from your heart. But what's happened here is that your mind starts to affect by a lot of circumstances, a lot of collective energy around you, family, belief system, and a lot of traumas which act like a shield around your heart, blocking you from seeing your truth and who you truly you are, and blocking you from seeing your divine blueprint. Because every soul came here with a divine blueprint. This blueprint is taken a certain percent from your soul, and once you start to express this divine blueprint within you, you start to be at your highest timeline, you start to manifest abundance, you start to live your divine purpose, and you start to live in happiness. If you go against your divine blueprint and you start to do things that is not aligned with your divine blueprint, you start to suffer, you start to feel pain, and you start to be out of the track of your mission of your soul, which you're gonna suffer a lot, and you will not gonna live in happiness or manifest the abundance that you want in your life. This is why the key for union is to find the soul, to find this divine blueprint within you and start to align with your divine blueprint, start to align with your mission, and start to align with what you came here to do. And this has happened when you start to release the shield around your heart, this shield that your mind create from trauma, from past life trauma, from this lifetime trauma, from soul level trauma, from the ancestor trauma, from the collective consciousness, and you start to fully connect to your heart and align with your soul and align with your divine blueprint. Once you do this, you're gonna start to be at your highest timeline. And I always love to share this beautiful story about myself, that how I went from being a professional athlete to become a healer and working with people one-on-one and doing courses and living my divine purpose. Because when I was young, all my life was all about to be a professional athlete. I was a professional basketball player. I was literally all my life about basketball. I signed like a big contract and I played in a big clubs, and all my life was all about the sport and basketball, but I was not happy at all, and I suffered a lot, and I went for a lot of surgery, and I hurt my body, and I didn't know why, and I still, my mind put all my kind of manifestation on basketball, and I want to play in the biggest team, and I want to travel outside and play in Europe and USA and play in many different countries, and all my dreams was all about that. But when I realized, when I start to connect to my heart and my soul, I start seeing that this is all coming from the collective consciousness and from trauma I had from when I was young. So I was building all my dreams on a trauma, which put me in a direction against my soul. And this is what make me suffer the most. And once I let go of all of that and I start to step into my heart, connecting back to my heart and seeing and doing the inner work, doing the healing work, and connecting to my divine soul blueprint, and just align with my heart and soul, I start to live in happiness, I start to manifest abundance, and I start to live the life that I want, and I start to become more free and more connected to my soul purpose, and more connected even to my soul client and soul family. This is how everything started to shift with for me when I start to connect to my divine soul blueprint. And this is the key. This is the key whether you are on a twin flame journey or a spiritual awakening journey, because twin flame journey is actually a spiritual awakening journey to awaken you to connect back to your heart, align with your soul, align with your divine soul blueprint, bringing back your masculine and feminine energy back, aligning them with your heart and soul in order to live your divine mission, divine purpose here. And this is how you're gonna manifest literally heaven on earth. This is the real purpose of twin flame. And this is why I created this beautiful session and powerful session called Soul Realignment. It's a beautiful downloads from your Akashic records, which can help you to understand what is your divine soul blueprint, what is the blocks that's blocking you from connecting to your divine purpose and your divine soul blueprint, what is the blocks at this lifetime and the past life, and a lot of download. It's like a soul book. You're gonna get like a soul book about what is your soul come here to experience, what is the action that if you take you're gonna align with your soul, and what is the action if you take it's gonna put you in pain and away from your soul and your soul purpose. If you feel called to join this session, it's so beautiful session. You're gonna find all the details about the session on my website. You are Unconditional Love. I'm gonna leave it in the description below.